of armor. We can wear our hat without being exhausted. Our companion also has a bit of better defense. We have anything we need to stay clean and rested on the road and not freeze. So off we go to Balmora, and I said I'm running to Seidanin. It's gonna be the fastest way to get there. Night is Lair, hello! We're all good. I will, yeah, I mean, you know how it is with mods and all the whips and all the ideas, but definitely once I'm done with Outlaws, I definitely want to revisit my Bard mod. Essentially, I want to split it into 3 distinct mods. One with a Bard companion, one with the inn business, and one with the loot playing and the spells, definitely using your skill module mod and simplifying it. Like in mine there was just too many things happening, and it's like to cast a spell you need to have the music sheet in your inventory, you need to have a loot equipped, but then I wanted to have different level for the spell, so each spell's had 4 version, but then there's also 4 different loots, so that's 4 version of a spell. I went too far, didn't I? 4 versions of the spell for each of the 4 loots, and it was just too much. So I definitely want to split that up into separate mods. So there's going to be playing music to boost your companions, there's going to be having a bardic companion, and there's going to be having a business. That's not me, that's CM partners, and that's a bit too much, honestly. Guys, you ready? You with me? I mean, maybe it's one of mine. But I got a feeling that CM spawns here and mine spawns there. Ah, spare you. I don't think so. Cowards, you say? I am no coward, but I'm gonna take a few steps back. I think right now we make a pretty good team because Parson cannot do any damage. Or very little. But he's tanking and she's casting Paralyze, and then I can walk in and finish them off. Bandit Brigand, no, that's not mine. And you see, it has the same issue as the hostiles, where all the Bandit Brigands are set to have 1 coin, 1 scroll, 1 pair of trousers, 1 shield, and then and then a crazy number of weapons. Maybe I'm going to remove CM brigands, because with my own mod it's a bit overkill. Or I'm gonna tweak it so they don't appear as often. Like mine, I think I set it to a 5% chance that they appear, because I definitely don't want that every time I go from Balmora to Seidanin, there is a highwayman. Like, where do they come from? Do they have a highwayman factory nearby and they just keep on coming? Lower spawn chance. There we go. Because I don't want to... that silver, we'll take it. We'll take it and ask Paxson to carry it, obviously. And I'm gonna leave you there so that when there's a next bandit brigand that walks there and says, "Ooh, maybe this is a good spot," and they see a dead colleague and they go, not a good spot. Oh, Paxson is so nice. He's trying to dig a grave for him. Dig a grave? I'm sorry, I've only had coffee. And then only half a coffee, so how am I expected to function properly? And I only realized that recently, that this boat is properly animated. It looks like the oars are animated separately as well. Sure, is it an illusion because the boat is, you know, swinging? No, the oars are animated separately as well. It's a brilliant boat. Whose boat is that? I will reload and go back. To have the freedom to save and reload is just amazing. It's an abbot ship, obviously. Obviously, only the very best from abbot. Okay, my curiosity has been satisfied. We may reload. Direne Marcas kind of makes sense when you consider it was the main city of the Reachmen, the free Breton who escaped and resisted Direne's slavery. Alright, I'm sold. And it's the border with High Rock, which has no records of Dwemer ruins. Fair enough. So, Dwemer ruins, I mean, obviously we have them in Vardenfell, we have them in Skyrim. There's none of them in Cyrodiil. Where are they? Like, how far did they reach in Tamriel? The Dwemer, I mean. Because Skyrim is there. So was it like only the northern part or something like that? Do all the pandemics start in Leywin? Or I'm just unlucky? Oh, that's something different. It is from boats, you're right, Prof. And it looks really, really lovely. How come Yagrum doesn't tell us? Like, Yagrum, the first time I found him, I was like super excited. Like really, really. I mean, he's the last of his kind and he knows many secrets and stuff. And then I was a little disappointed about how little he actually knew. So, anyone, you know, with solid lore and good writing skills, please give Yagrum an education. And we said Balmora. It looks like that's his only, exactly, that's his only purpose. Otherwise he goes, I don't know. Greeting with Sarah. Okay, we are a little tired, but other than that, we are good. Hours to listen. We return to the Mages Guild, where we give the flowers. Now I'm checking every male character to see if they have their crotch missing. I know, it's weird to say, it's also a little weird to do, but I'm curious if I have any other pants besides the Blood Moon pants that might be broken. I've already taken that, Aedra. Yes, she wanted the mushrooms, brilliant, and I have the flowers as well. So we're going to be able to do a couple of quests right away. Skink, I'm going to need your help. As a true neutral Argonian Spellsword, how do I feel about taking Galbadir stuff? It's not lawful, obviously. It's not really for the good of anyone but me. So how do I deal with that? Does what seems to be a good idea. Doesn't feel strong in one way or the other. Order versus go. Things are good. It's better than evil after all. You would rather have good neighbors and really not really okay. Neutral is without prejudice or compulsion. So it's pretty much I do whatever I feel. I feel that a grand soul gem with a golden saint soul is good. that's what I feel. It's a good thing to have. Right? I feel though that I'm not gonna do petty thievery for trinkets. Unless they're really good. Dispel on target. Damage fatigue. Damage personality. Shock I have spells that do that. I don't have... Okay. I have something similar. I don't have the skill for that. I think if and when I have the skill for that, it would be a good one to acquire. I could take it and drop it on the floor, like an investment in my future. There, I've invested in my future. I've picked one item. I think considering that I could have taken absolutely everything, it's fair. It's neither particularly good nor evil, right? We'll go with that. Aedra. We did. Thank you for that. And then you want the flowers, and normally I have them. Good, let's get a promotion. Oh, crap. Too many things. What do I drop? Not that. It's good. Penguin, hello. You find that in-game alignment document kind of flowed. It says some alignment would give Fargoth his ring just to get disposition with Ariel. I see the point you're making, and I do agree with that. Like, your character off the boat shouldn't take into account that you will get a discount. So it is flowed in that way. I do agree. So chaos would... What is it? Sorry. I mean, you can take it down if you want. Lawful characters would return the ring because it's right, and then unlawful would just keep it. And then enjoy the perks. One way or the other. I do agree. That being said, the first part that described the alignment, that's why I kept it, because I need it. I needed to know. To make an informed decision. More or less informed decision. I do prefer this shirt. Yes. Paxson, are you nearby? You're not. Bummer. We're not particularly hungry or thirsty, but let's have that's too light. There we go. I need a house. I need a house where I can dump my ingredients because it's ridiculous. And I don't even want to give all of them to my companion. It just takes too long. I want greatness containers because it's magical and it goes turup. We're gonna have to go to Caldera and get our little house. We definitely have to. Gelamante, hello, good morning. You would expect a recompense. Yes, you would expect something like a... You would return it either because it's right or because you like Fargoth. We're role-playing, we're imagining an option, or because you hope to get rewarded for it. No, it's not in there. It's not in there. Okay. Let's go to get those spells. We get those spells and then we go to Caldera. Galbatir, there's a shield on the floor. Don't worry about it. I'll come and pick it up later. I'll tidy afterwards. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna acquire the Mark and Recall spell while we can afford it. Then go to the Lucky Lockup. More important than finding a house. Find out about Sheogorath. With no prior knowledge of Seidanin, your only motivation should be that you're a kind soul who doesn't pick on the small ones. Yeah, like even if you're I'm guessing, oh hello Wario, thank you so much for the host and good morning. I'm guessing that even as a neutral character, you would return the, like, if the character is some sort of character with pride, like yes, you will take, you will steal if you have to, but there's absolutely no honor, I guess, picking on a weak one. It's actually, it brings dishonor to fight or to take something from weaklings. And we want to buy the spells. I believe it's down there. How are you doing, Hello Warrior? I say hello, but is it Halo? I'm thinking Hello sounds better now. Tell me, what do you prefer? How do you read it in your head? Do you say hello, which is very French, or Halo? And now I'm terrified that I've been saying hello all this time. Recall. We don't want this one. And mark. Yes. And now we find out if we can even consider casting those spells without without hell breaking loose. Not quite. So we're gonna have to use them with great care and only when we really need to. Miscast effect for mysticism include being teleported to a random location. I remember that. I don't remember. It doesn't matter to you. How do you say it? Like, what do you say? Do you know how many 2 and 2 is? Let me think on this one for a little while. I mean, we might get as well started with all the available Daedric quests around here. Have we talked to Caius Cossatus already? I'm guessing maybe we haven't. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We're a member of the Mages Guild. We will go to Aldrin at some point. It's not like I have some really heavy stuff. The amethyst, like I paid a fortune for that amethyst and I don't think that's the one that I need. Very frustrating. Which is the heaviest ingredient in there? I know, I'm kind of desperate. Okay, that's one Daedric quest started. Next up, Lucky Lockup, but we'll see if we can sell stuff to the pawnbroker. A mage appeared, but I didn't see it. And I do want better looking gear for Sari. Wow, Sari doesn't care about the light armor pieces that I've given her. It's like, nah, I'm good, thank you. But you'll never get better with your light armor if you don't, you know, put it on. Well, in that case, Sari, if you insist, absolutely insist on wearing robes, at least wear those. Hang on to that for me, please. Okay. Alright. We don't have glamour, do we? No. No, we do not. Let's go. Let's go and make no money. Or very little. I believe I have already configured that. Then don't remember if I do any sort of alchemy as a spell sword. Probably, because I know the first effect of the ingredients. So I'm gonna want to hang on to these ingredients. I can sell the booze. There, that's about it. It's just a bit lighter. Okay, lucky lockup. See if we can start or find out about the Cult of Madness. Hello. We are in Balmora. You are an outper. And you're a commoner. Anything interesting around here? Don't fight when you're tired. Solid advice. Little secret. If someone attacks, okay. Rumor? Aha. Oh, that's the blah blah of clarity. The Ministry of Clarity. Which I've read quite recently, so let's just go and click through the options. Essentially, we need to talk to a widow who claims... Lucky lockup is sanguine. Sorry, prof. So... Okay. Sheogorath, we'll see. Let's have all the options. I know there's a bathhouse behind, yes. We've been there. I mean, we've joined already, somehow. Yes. We do know now about the Morrowind tongue. At some point, I really should try to get someone murdered. Like, I've never used that option. Oddly enough. I never thought of it before. Alright, let's talk to the owner of the place, apparently. That would be a better bet. He ought to know what's happening. Good day, I'm Beninis Agrodilius, publican of the Lucky Lockup here in Balmora. We rent beds and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for services or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. Tell me about you. When the ordinator came, they roughed Benunius up a bit, and the next day he wasn't around. They can't legally arrest an imperial citizen without a trial from the imperial magistrate, but I know they took him. You're talking about yourself in the third person? It's a little bit of something happening there. And what will happen to this place? The drinks are running low. Dude, you're still here. You haven't been arrested yet. I don't know what mod this line comes from, but it's you know, you're still here. Diana, hello, good morning. Another night without sleep. Oh. Now, was it because you were enjoying what you were doing, having such a good time that you didn't feel sleepy at all, or that you just couldn't sleep, which would be worse, obviously? I should have checked the Discord earlier so I could have joined you when you went live. It's okay, we went live, what? About an hour and a half ago. And we'll be live for at least that long, so don't worry. That being said, if you want to be notified, you can... I mean, I never at everyone when I go live because I find it annoying for people. But in Discord, have a look around. Like you can make sure to get notified when there's a new message in a channel, in a particular channel, when I go live. Or like there's many things. I think Twitch will tell you as well. They can send you a mail, and also it's always at this time. So there's that. You're just not feeling well. Oh, and of course menopause doesn't help with sleep habit these days. I mean, I'm not there yet. But I know my mum had a rough time as well. Static, you just lost 1k septims to pick a card. And I have absolutely no control over those overlay games. So the odds are what they are. Like if there's 10 cards, you have 1 chance out of 10. But I can soothe your pain and give you a whole 23 septims. If I do that, you know, a couple hundred times, you'll make your money right back. You know, Destiny Earthly Delight would have made more sense for a sanguine quest. I was wondering about that. Now I don't know the quest, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, because it is a place of pleasure, whatever your pleasure is these days. Yay! That is a lovely emote. Halo Warrior. I'm gonna say Hello Warrior, which is a bit more like hello. I'm gonna call you Warrior from now on. I don't know. I'm so confused. You're going to buy yourself some nice cookies for those septims. You're very welcome, Nighty Slayer. And I see that you're a strong person. You don't go and buy some skooma right away. I appreciate that. Okay. This is the guy from the South Wall. Okay, let's get the information. I also want to get rid of all the basic lore from Morrowind. That way, when I go back to Tamriel Rebuilt, I can actually ask them about the rumors and the people and know that I'm not going to get the stuff that I already know, but the information that has been added. So that was you. Yes, and they came and they took you away, and you're very worried about this place. I need a guide. This one comes from Antares Big Mod, and this guy can actually take me places, which is great. Okay, advice, nothing special. Secret, come on, puff it up. Vampires are not much of a problem here. That's not what I wanted to know, is it? So apparently, outlaws have no rights and may be killed without scandal or sanction, which is not entirely true because my highwaymen, essentially, up until the moment you approach them, they are not aggressive. So I believe you would be the criminal for attacking them. So that's not entirely true there, but never mind that. Never mind that. Okay, this guy doesn't seem to know anything at all about what's happening in his place. Okay, and now we have covered absolutely almost all the topics. Telvanni Bug Musk. Now I would like to buy some of that. If you have some, I will buy it. You do not. It's a good thing you mention it. I can call you anything. All right. I'll just go with the flow then.
Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, Akul is a companion. A potential companion. Are we compatible? I mean, I can run around with a party of Argonian power. Let's just be friends, okay? And every time I come to town, we'll get to know each other. Okay. What are you, Akul? Oh, background, that's what I should have done. Trader and friend. You're a trader. I'm not sure I want you as a companion. And I don't know. Anyway, more importantly, you don't have any topic you wouldn't. Juna the Bard has a lot of knowledge about many things. Okay. Now I know because you did mention that there's a lot of things behind that door, so I know that the way to go to Sanguine's hall or shrine, place, whatever you want to call it, is in there. But right now I don't have the skills or the spell. I believe I do have that. Oh, let's see if we can get a spell for, like, I can cast this no problem. Let's see if we can get a spell to 50. Back to the Mages Guild. Gotta finish exploring around here.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hello, Todd Wendy. Do you know anything? I mean, she's an agent, isn't she? Oh, hello. I've done that. Hi. I need to talk to her so the rumor is removed. That's where I would sleep, and that's the way out. We want an open spell for 50 points at least. We still have 100 septims. How did we go from 1,000 septims, sold everything we had apart from what we're wearing, and still be crazy poor? I'm gonna have to sell some more eggs. That's what's gonna happen. It's a shame because they're really good to eat. They're quite filling. Okay, Esther Dalin. I need to make a spell. I want to make an open spell. Untouched, that's fine. Price 94. Let's go for luck 50. Let's go no more than that. Is it? Yeah, okay. Untouch. That's an open 50. Good. You like my character? I quite like him. The Spellsword. I love the hat. I mean, the hat is everything. The hat is everything. Do I even know how to block? Yes, I do. Good. Let's go open that door. Hopefully we're not gonna get into trouble. We will, won't we? It's illegal, isn't it? Oh well, we'll quick save and we'll try. The joy of not playing. This is such a crowded place. Right now I have Starfire's NPCs and Children of Morrowind and CM Partners. CM Partners adds 3 people only. But that's one of the things that I like about CM Partners, because it adds about 100 different NPCs to the town. It's like a light version, super light version of Starfire. Oh, one of the things that I still need to figure out for Outlaws is how to use the Perl script that Abbott made, and see if I can give a name to everyone in one Swift script. Okay, we quick save in case they send us to jail. Now it's open, and you really don't mind that I open it. Brilliant. That's my chest of boons, but we don't have any boons for this guy. And that opens. Hello, people. Hello, Sanguine. Ooh, Sanguine with holding a naked lady by the hand. Okay. Let's talk to them. Can it? Look at this place, isn't it great? To think I spent all these years drinking guar piss in that yurt. So an Ashlander, hey? In Darwin. In Darwin. I've rarely seen someone as lovely as you are. Oh well. Didn't check. You have some advice for me? Nothing interesting. Nothing special. Nothing special. Good. Dude, you're not wearing any pants? You're aware of that? I'm so glad I got the better buddies with the underwear. It would be just too weird, honestly. You're such a bore, sir. If you excuse me. Arthur Saram. What do you know of House Lalu? Always been loyal to the Emperor. We welcome Imperial Law and the Legion and the trade they bring. Obviously, mostly that. I'm guessing I should talk to the statue, but I just want to go around and talk to everyone first. You see, at least a naked Khajiit is not very disturbing, but what are you? A Breton? I think he's a Breton with a fancy shirt, and no pants, and everything dangling. I don't know. Yeah. Share some sugar? I don't have any. I don't think. Sorry. Another time then, friend. Thank you for not attacking me outright. A good laugh, she said, yes. Nazin. Train with weapons? No, I don't want to pay 100 septims to train. Okay. Time to talk to Sanguine. I am going to turn down the music so that we can hear Sanguine in all his glory. Oh yes, we don't even like the temple. Perfect.
He's been sniffing around for my shrine. I want you to extend him some hospitality. Followers may have some ideas if you aren't creative enough on your own.
Okay, so we need to lure the Ordinator in here. I'm gonna send the naked Bosmer lady. It's a solid plan, I think. Spoken with Sanguine, Daedric, prince of hedonistic revelry, debauchery, and passionate indulgences at his shrine. Apparently, the Grandmaster of Ordinator, the Grandmaster himself, Beryl Sala, has been looking for Daedric cultists around Balmora, and Sanguine wants me to distract him with the prince's own brand of hospitality. Sanguine suggested I speak with his followers for ideas on how to approach the task. Okay. Alright, naked Bosmer lady, what do you think? Poor Benunius sounded worried about the Ordinator discovering our little shrine here. Dumna, tell me he is not a patient elf. Okay, so we can try to do something using the fact that he's not patient. Possibly. I spent a year in one of his pleasure realms as a muse for a sculptor. I was substantially rewarded by Lord Sanguine for my services. Yeah, clearly you got nothing, lady. I guess she was rewarded differently. Who cares? Who cares? I'm not going to spend my time here blathering with a slavering fool. Go ask someone else. You're very unpleasant. Grandmaster of the Ordinators, a dangerous man to anger. Ever heard of someone getting tugged up to the Ministry of Truth? Actually, I've heard rumors. You don't want to be on the receiving end, Outlander. Now leave me be. What do you think of Sanguine? If you don't know who Sanguine is, get a good look at this statue. Solid advice. You're gonna want moon sugar and I have none. I'll check with my companions in a minute. He's the head of the Ordinators down in Vivek. These elves must be dulling your senses of fun, Argonian. Need some help figuring out what to do about our friend Beryl Salas? Yes, yes. Right then. Belinda faces the room and loudly says, "You sodden lot! This visitant needs some fresh ideas on how to treat our good friend Beryl Salas. First off, get him good and drunk. Lose his pants. Flirt with courtiers in Ebonheart. Issue a decree to permit Daedra worship and leave him on the top of the prison rock. That sounds like all very solid ideas. Don't want to go to the moon? Sounds like a good time. On paper, it sounds like really good. Then in Vardenfell, in a good company of ordinators? I don't know. What else? Well, there you have it, stranger. If you've any hope of pleasing Lord Sanguine, I suggest you take our instructions to heart. We're inspired by the prince himself, you know. It'll come naturally, just wait and see. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this, you'll need it. We just got a Sanguine serum. Alright, lose his pants. So, essentially, we're gonna try to get him drunk. We're gonna try to... well, not seduce him ourselves. I think our chances as a male Argonian are pretty slim. But my first idea of sending a naked Bosmer lady, you know, wasn't far off from the truth. Tell me about Sanguine. Sorry, I didn't ask. Aha. More like a well of mead. More to say? Yes. Does it like ladies? Sorry, I don't have any other ideas. You okay? Pretty ladies, we got the idea.
Isn't it great?
It is great. Why don't you take him here? This place is great. Of course, he's just gonna follow me. No problem. Oh, hello. Oh, it's empty. Oh, moon sugar. And that's not stealing, so I'm gonna take one. And this ring is what? Ring of Storm Hand. Damage health and shock damage on touch. I'd rather use my spells for that. So no point, you know, taking it just because it's free. I'm guessing this might be cursed. And if it's cursed, it's our duty to actually try and take it. I honestly don't think we're ready to fight a Dremora, but hopefully with Paxson tanking, Sari casting Paralyze, and me hurling my weak shock spells, maybe we can work something out. So let's save. It's gonna get messy. Oh. No, they're not cursed. Then we're not taking them, are we? Some actual skooma. I don't really want the skooma. I just wanted to give the moon sugar to the Khajiit. Yes, take some of mine. We thank you, friend. Okay, now we can talk to her. Did you have more ideas? If Sarah is sour, give him sugar. Solid advice. Sanguine has much sugar. Okay. Well, we have our instructions, don't we? So now we've started the quest for Sanguine. We have our book to start the quest for Hermamius Mora. We're gonna have to go to Vivek and start the quest for the Forgotten. But before we go to Vivek, I really do want to go to Caldera, dump some stuff there. You thief! He took all of my money. Every last coin. I mean, not my lucky coin. So that's lucky. You bloody pickpockets. I'm not too sure I want to give the pickpockets. Like, they happen a little too often. It is true that my sneak is really low. And one of the things that I like in my current setup is that there are mods that make it worthwhile having high speechcraft and make it really quite annoying if you don't. There's a mod that makes it worthwhile to have mercantile, and it's really quite a handicap if you don't. Now the pickpockets also make it worthwhile to have a high sneak. And none of it is going to make the game unplayable, but you seriously have a disadvantage, and so I really like that. So if you choose to be a super strong warrior, yes, you're gonna kill things easily and you will survive longer. I do realize that, but money is gonna be really hard to come by. So I like it. Gelomente, was that you? I forgive you. I mean, my character is poor, but me, I'm so crazy wealthy. I don't even know how many septims I have. Spetim. I never know how to, I don't know, dyslexic behavior. Septim. Septims, imperial, and outlaws are 3 words I could never type. 3,000. I'm good. I'm good to go. Alright. So we say Sanguine Rose relies pretty heavily on getting information from your journal. Okay. So we'll have to be reasonably smart about it. That's it. Get him a drink. Get him seduced. I don't know by whom. I hope it's not gonna be me. But we'll have to go there and we'll have to have booze. Maybe different types of booze because we don't know what he likes. But also, that's gonna be interesting because the Ministry of Clarity, you actually do some work for him. I don't know how that's going to play out together. It's gonna be something. I'm really considering going to Caldera to drop my ingredients. And the sanguine serum that we got is... It might not be a potion at all, actually. Is it a miscellaneous item? Yes, it is. So that's what we're gonna have to give him to drink. Good, we'll give him some yummy sanguine serum. It's gonna be so intoxicated that he's gonna find me the most attractive person ever. I'm gonna get my companion to... she can join me, like, you know. We're gonna use a spell to immortalize this moment. I don't know yet.
Your turn.
Caldera, we drop things off in the house. And then Vivek. And then Vivek. Also, first we clarify that rumor about the missing husband. Then it will take us to Vivek. If I'm gonna go there, I'd rather go there for multiple reasons. There she is. Demaya, your husband was abducted. What happened? Just out with it. Tell me the truth. They were lifeless faces. Okay, now. Good. Good. About him? You don't trust me enough. I'm here to help you find your husband. You know? You don't trust me enough. Fine, have it your way. Since I have that lovely open lock spell, I think I might be able to just... Is that the house? I think that might be the house. Oops. Whew. That was... How was that? I tried an alteration spell. And, I mean, luckily enough... Oh, I think I levitated for a little while. That's what happened. Let's try that again. Fail casting the spell. Crime has been reported this time, but was that the actual house? Whose house is that? It's not the one. I will not pay the septims for it because I do not have the septims for it. So that's not your house. Is it right here? Oh, guards, ignore me for a little while, guards. Lead. Uh-oh. Just why? Why? It was a tiny little crime. It's a tiny little crime, and yet my companions are like, no! She's already lost all her money to a pickpocket. You're not gonna take 15 septims from her. She doesn't have them. Auto save is not good. I wanted a quick save. So I managed to remove most of the ugly splash screens, but apparently I missed one. Okay, so we're gonna cast a spell and we're gonna try to do that in a sneaky manner. Sneaky spell casting. Can do. So this one I know is not the one I want. On second thought, I think the house of Raravin, whatever his name, is this one. Your life is mine. Why? Was that before I got... What's up with my aggressive companions? Already Tracer, hello, good morning. Why the sad face? Splendid, RNGesus, hello. Pretty hard to be an Argonian in Morrowind. You're either a slave or a pickpocketer. I'm not even a pickpocketer. I was the pickpocketee, which is totally unfair. Okay, let's try to calm Paxson, like so. And let's try to calm my companion as well. Oh, it's the rat. They were attacking the rat. Okay, fair enough. I think this is the house. Obviously, because we have the doors hidden until we know what's what. This one is open. No, that's the security guy. Crap, we're gonna have to go through every single house. That's the bank. I should have put my money in the bank before. Now it's too late. So we've just checked that one. Now I know what it is. Next house. And this one is locked. Well, dear friend, how about you bugger off so I can try to... There's no way I'm going to pickpocket that. You know, spell or no spell, there's no way I'm going to do that discreetly. Not happening. Not happening. So my best bet is to actually find the owner. What was his name? Not the Myers. Information. Okay, maybe if I ask more about rumors. Let's talk to the guards. The guards should know what it is. Because I know I can just go into the house and expect the scene, but getting into the house is going to be a little tricky. Do you have more rumors? Adventurers pass through the town, mention being forced to abandon a valuable magical item. Prof, that's your mod? Though I haven't been lucky with it. I did get the weirdest crashes. Nothing about, you know, the crime that has been committed. If I can find Raravin, something the name was. I kind of see him here. Anu, you're a lady. Travin. What? Clearly I was wrong. Do you have any more information? Been hearing voices at night, do you? No, not yet actually. Really haven't. Having trouble persevere for a bribe. I would if I had money. Ooh, let's go to Caius. Caius will give us money. He'll give us money and then we just have to avoid, you know, shops and inns where pickpockets are. And also I'm keeping an eye out for Rarin or whatever he might be. You're a guard. Starfire NPC. You're a kid. This is when you start to doubt the reasoning behind adding lots of NPCs, because when you're looking for one, all of a sudden it's a little trickier. We'll find him. Oh, these guys. Please, one of you buy eggs. Gathering. What do you want me to gather? Da-da-da, Quama eggs. It's a deal. That's how I make money. Gathering. I have been gathering Quama eggs. I have no Quama eggs? Oh, it's because I gave them to Paxson. Because they were too heavy. That is another mod by Cutthroat Mods. Yes. Good. I am now officially wealthy again. And we are getting tired. Let's talk to Caius Casares, give him the report. In terms of main quest, I'm not quite sure where we stand just yet. Then again, since we are a Daedra worshipper, by the way, what is your name? Since we are a Daedra worshipper, surely we want to fulfill the will of Azura. And her will is for us to become the Nerevarine, isn't it? Would you look at that, guys? Caius, no shirt. Please appreciate it. You know, too often he actually has a shirt.
Want something, friend?
Just enjoying the sight, really. Okay, let's get serious. Yes, I am reporting to you. Yes, I do have a report. Yes, you can have it. I want your orders. Yes, give me orders. And then let's get all the blah 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 from him. Just gonna take a while. It's a lot to click and a lot of information about all the factions, which, well, we've read many times. Apparently people don't like shirt or pants. Well, as far as lore is concerned, apparently showing your body is really wrong in Morrowind. So if you take your clothes off, people are gonna say, oh, put something on, quick. But it is true that we have met a number of people that feel clothes are superfluous, I guess. And yes, he did give us a katana. A Kvari katana, no less. Valuable too. Long blade. I mean, it's clearly more valuable than mine. The minimum damage is less, but we go to 2018, which is a lot better. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll do fine with the blades. And as I was saying, we are a Daedra worshipper, and it is truly the will of Azura that we fulfill the prophecy. Her prophecy, no less. So we will be joining the blades, and we will be doing the main quest probably normally. Okay, give me orders now. I will talk to that guy, get information about the 6th house and the Narrow Marine in connection to